everybody. I'm doing the heater core on my 2001 Dodge Ram 1500, and I bought this right here. Let me get it to sit right. Right, that's it. It's the heater core replacement made by Spectra, and it has the swiveling ends here that go into the firewall. And I watched a lot of videos on YouTube, and they showed, let's see, cutting the pipes, running a hose in between, loosening the whole heater box up so you can pull it back enough to get the heater core in. And you really don't have to do any of that. You got them in there. One little quick trick I just want to show you guys. So whoever's doing this, it'll make it a heck of a lot easier. Look at that dashboard. Isn't that ugly? Look at that. I ordered last night a just a replacement cap that sits on top of this. And I also got the cap for the bezel that goes for the front there. It was $199 on Amazon. Dashkin, I think it's a Dashkin kit. Yeah, so we're gonna, it should be here in a couple days, so I'll throw that on top of it. But anyways, back to the quick trick right here. If you buy a Spectra heater core that has the swivel, you see these ends right here? That swivels for you. So now you can spin those things in any direction you want. And it's damn close to getting in, but it just won't make it. And the only way you can do that, because it hits right here on this edge. Right here. So what I did was, and I didn't see any videos on YouTube showing this, was basically cut that piece out. Once I cut that piece out, it dropped right in. Didn't have to loosen the heater box. I didn't have to cut the lines and run a hose in between here. None of that stuff. And it is a pain to loosen this heater box. This system out of here, pull this whole thing back so you can put this in. When all you have to do is just cut this little piece out right here, and I'm gonna glue it back in when I'm done. I have the what's that, Bondo glue kit where you mix the two tubes together. I'll smother it all on there, and she's good. So there you go. That's all you needed to do to put this thing in, is cut this, and that corner went right down in. It dropped right in. It took me about an hour and a half to get the dashboard on everything off, to get to this point. And then I'm sitting here playing with this for like an hour or 40 minutes. What the hell? And I'm saying to myself, I'm not pulling this heater box out. That's just ridiculous. And then I kept fooling around with it, because these things swivel, like I said. That's the key to making this work, buying the one that has a swivel tube. Now, how long these swivel tubes will last, I don't know. But it's in there for now, and I'm good. And I know how to change it the next time, so it's really not that big of a deal. I could probably have this thing apart in probably a half an hour next time. I just never did it before, so I was taking my time and being careful. Where was I? But yeah, this is the key to it, having them swivel. The Spectra one swivels. And what I will do at the end of the video is put a link or I'll screenshot my computer for the app where I got this one from. And then that's it. It goes right in. Just cut this right here. Glue it back when you're done, and that's it. All done. It saved me probably about 2-3 hours right there, instead of playing around with every nut and bolt on this heater box or HVAC system to get it out of here. That took 5 minutes to do, and I just used my Sawzall right there. Just put the end of the blade in there. Boom, boom, done. I bent. Where's the piece? I bent the piece. Once I had both sides cut, I bent it back, and it happened to break nice and straight for me. And so when I go to put it back in, I'm just going to glue it up all nice, and it's just exactly how it was. So there you go, tips and tricks right there. So when I got it glued back in, I'll do a quick finish on this video. All right, bye-bye. All right, I'm back here. A few minutes later. Now there she is. Nicely glued back together. I glued the this matting back on up over here. I'll probably throw a piece of duct tape over it. And I put a ton of RTV in the back there to seal up any gaps. High temperature, 700 degree RTV Permatex. But anyways, that's what it is. That'll hold just fine. I'll show you the glue I use. Actually, hold on 1 second. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. I RTV'd all around the phone to make sure we get no exhaust fumes or oil, burning oil in there, anything like that. Here goes what I used to mix it. I thought I had the Bondo mix, but it was actually Permatex. Just mix it in there. I use this brush, painted it on, and that's it. So I think that's a heck of a lot easier doing it that way than all the other methods I've seen. Alright, so that's it. I'll end the video here. So that's my little tip and trick for doing this. And I can't wait to get my pad in for my dashboard. I usually run a carpet on top of it so you never notice it. But now that I know what's really underneath here, it's gotten a lot worse. So I'll put the new cap on. Cap over the front bezel too, and hopefully that's good enough. Otherwise I gotta replace this whole top. Alright, so that's it. Bye bye.